Check it. All right, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. And guys, it's unfortunate to say it's all over. It's over. Sell your AMC and give up. Guys, that's exactly what the haters would love for me to say and think. Oh my God, imagine thinking that. That's crazy, right? If you look at the facts and the chart, you guys will see the same thing that I do. You guys can believe what you want and do what you want, because this video is not financial advice. In this video, I show you guys what I'm doing with my personal portfolio, 2 trades with AMC and GME that I'm making, and how to do them. So I'm going to go ahead and give away that information free as well. And we look at the technical analysis for AMC and GME on the short and long term, letting you guys know where this stock is headed in the future based off of the technical analysis and the charts and the data. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop into charts, the facts, and the data and see what we have going on. All right, guys, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're looking at AMC and GME, our 2 favorite meme stocks. I will be updating about SPY and cryptocurrency over the weekend. I will be covering XRP over the weekend as well. And let me know down in the comment section below what other cryptocurrencies you'd like to see covered in this weekend's cryptocurrency update. I will be covering XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. As you guys see, Ethereum is pumping to the upside. I did recently buy some Ethereum here at this recent low, a very good buy. And again, I'll be dropping my trading course so you guys can make buys like that for yourself and print money like I do. Let's go ahead and hop in the charts and see what we have going on for AMC and GME. So guys, it's over. It's over for AMC. The squeeze is not happening. It's done. It's like, nah, that's what all the haters would love for me to say. Guys, we look good in my personal opinion. No, we did not see that upside that I was looking for, but that's because we did not get an announcement from the judge. There was supposed to be an announcement today, but the judge said there's going to be an announcement in 2 weeks, so we have to wait 2 weeks, unfortunately. So that gives us more time to accumulate more Moass tickets, but I do think AMC is actually going to start trailing to the upside in this time while we're waiting. If you go ahead and look at the technicals, we're going to go ahead and look at AMC and GME here on the short and long term to show you guys what I'm talking about. But if you go ahead and hop into AMC and look what is happening, this massive bull pennant is forming, and we are holding key supports here at this $4.25 level, $4.15 level, around that range. As you guys can see, it's a range here, and we are holding that key support and resistance, making a beautiful bull pennant for a push to the upside, and a beautiful cup and handle. Right here is your cup, right here is your handle, and that is a breakout pattern to the upside. If we go ahead and look at the bars pattern as well, bars pattern is tracking, saying that we would have this consolidation, basically that push to the upside that we've seen, and then basically have this consolidation, but it's basically going to be a steady uptrend. As you guys can see, we do have that steady uptrend that you guys can see. I do think it's going to be a little bit more extended to the outside, so we could see a little bit more consolidation, but it looks like we're going to get a pop here on the next trading day of open. So I am expecting AMC to move to the upside, possibly here on Monday. Monday is a half trading day, so that might be just a sideways consolidation day, and then we can see actual action here after the 4th of July, so Wednesday, when the market opens back up, because we do have a half day of trading on Monday, and of course it's closed for the weekend and it's closed for 4th of July. So this is what I'm looking at for AMC on the shorter time frame. I also want to point out a few other technicals for you guys to be aware of and keep in mind, showing that AMC is building a bullish base for a push to the upside, and we are waiting for that breakout. Again, we also need the news catalyst, which is going to be a huge event to push AMC up. We are just waiting for the judge to make this decision. I do think it's going to be in the decision of the no voters. I know there is a mixed bag of people in here. I do have some people that voted yes and do think the reverse split is going to help us. That is fine. You guys can think whatever you want. I welcome everyone on this channel, but I'd like to show you guys that Adam Aaron did unfortunately screw us over. Ape is actually a bad negative thing, and it was used to rig the vote. I hope I showed you guys in some of my videos and also explained why the reverse split is a negative thing, because during the reverse split they can actually cover their short positions, and we will see that when the short interest drops down if the reverse split conversion ever happens. And I did do a story type post on my YouTube here, where basically did a hypothetical scenario. What would happen if a reverse split were to happen? And I explained everything. In my opinion, what would happen is we would see GMEs actually start to squeeze and continue to squeeze, but AMC would actually get the reverse split, run up. You would see short interest drop to the downside. This is basically a summary of it. You would see short interest drop to the downside because that short's covering during the reverse split. You would also have shorts buying the shares that they need directly from the open market because of the dilution. So that is going to negate the Moass as well. They no longer need to buy the shares from us because they can buy them directly out of the open market for the national best buy offer. And that would negate the Moass because they won't have to buy them from us for Moass squeeze prices because we've been holding them and locking them up, and they need these shares to cover their short position. Now, also in that hypothetical scenario, when I talked about what would happen if the reverse split happened, I said how GME would squeeze, APE would be converted into AMC. APE shorts would actually cover during the conversion process as well. So APE shorts will get out of the bag. They will get out of this trap that they're in, and AMC shorts will get out of that trap with the reverse split covering during the reverse split. And guys, you can think whatever you want. Again, this is just my personal opinion, a hypothetical scenario. If the reverse split did happen, I don't think it's going to happen, but if it did, and also you would see GME still squeeze because GME does not have all of these negative factors against it. I'm not going to go into it because some people get mad when I talk about Adam Aaron, but it is what it is because Adam Aaron did screw us, and Ryan Cohen does put his money where his mouth is and buy shares. Adam Aaron sells shares to Onterra. These are things, these are facts, guys, and I could go on and on giving you guys facts on how Adam Aaron screwed us, but that's not what this video is about. But basically, in that hypothetical scenario, you see shorts cover, shorts get out of their short position, GME still squeezes, and AMC runs up to that $30 level, but then gets shorted back down. Shorts make their money back that they lost through this year, shorting AMC back down. You also see AMC shoot to a historic new low in that hypothetical scenario where a reverse split happens. You see AMC go up to 30, and then over the next couple of weeks, they short it down to a new low of $1. And that's the story of the hypothetical scenario if a reverse split happened. Sorry about this rant, guys, but I did find that post interesting. You guys can check that out on my community tab on my channel. But let's go ahead and hop into the technicals and show you guys what I'm looking at for this as well. If we go ahead and show you guys the bars pattern, I do expect upside for AMC. The next date of personal interest for major upside that I'm looking at, again, I know you guys don't like giving dates, but these are just dates of personal interest for rallies in my personal opinion. The next date would be, let's go ahead and see, we have July 5th, which actually be when the market opens back up. The July 5th and 6th region, as you guys can see, would be next. When we have that initial push up to the upside is what I'm looking for AMC. And then, of course, after this, we have a major move to the upside after this. I'm going to go ahead and overlay this. I have the bars pattern exactly where I need it to be, so I do not move that bars pattern. But as you guys can see, what happens next after we have that little bit of dip to the downside, so you see this push to the upside and then you see this dip to the downside, it's this big rocket boom boom candles, what we all want to see, what I think people would consider Moass when we start to run up about 20, 30, 40% in one day, like we did way back in 2021. If you guys were trading AMC around that time, you guys know how crazy AMC got while it was running up to those points. So this is what I'm looking at for AMC. Again, the next day of personal interest is July 5th. In my personal opinion, this is not financial advice. Do not take it as such. This is just what I am doing with my personal portfolio. I am accumulating new AMC shares. So yes, I am buying more AMC shares under $4.30. So anything I can get under $4.30, all of these dips under $4.30, I am accumulating for a swing trade that I'm going to be making, because AMC is basically, and this is the stuff I'm going to be teaching in my course as well, showing you guys these patterns and analysis and everything. And then what you can do is when you have these patterns locked in, you can accumulate where I have been in this range. I've been accumulating under a certain range, under that $4.30 level, accumulate. And then when we get the breakout to the upside, I'll sell off and take profit. I do have a breakout target of $5.20 for this pennant that we are making right now in this cup and handle formation that we are making as well. And then also have confirmation with that from the bars pattern as well. And then we also have fundamental data telling us that we're going to have a run up as well. As you guys can see, cost to borrow up over 300%. We're currently at 300, and let's go ahead and refresh this and show you guys where cost to borrow is right now. We're currently at 100 and let's see, 251% interest or cost to borrow, 250% cost to borrow, again putting immense pressure on the short sellers and causing them to even double down on the positions and pay even more to double down on those toxic short positions. We can go ahead and see that AMC's short shares available. They only have 2,000 shares available. They were using a ton of shares today trying to short AMC and GME down, and I'll cover GME's technical analysis here in a second. They were trying to short them down. As you guys can see, actually that's a correction, 800 shares available to borrow, 800 shares available to borrow. Ignore the gamma, that is this week's gamma, so that's irrelevant for next week. But as you guys can see, they are having troubles getting shares available to borrow because of the high cost to borrow. And this is also making them spend more and more money. The more time that they have to take to spend this money, time is on our side. It costs us nothing to hold. The more time they have to spend, the more time they get more in a toxic short position, the higher the squeeze will be. So this is what I'm looking at for AMC on the shorter and longer time frame. Also, what I'm doing with my personal portfolio and a trade that I am making as well. Hopefully you guys found that information as well. Let's go ahead and hop into GME and show you guys what I'm looking at for GME. I also want to point out here on the larger time frames, AMC is also working on a breakout. As you guys can see, we have these three bullish candles right here. These three bullish candles here on the daily time frame. Daily chart looks really good. As you guys can see, we're also working on a bullish MACD cross. And I want to point out that we have on the 4-hour time frame this buy signal, and this buy signal is normally indicated at the bottom of larger rallies. As you guys can see, we had a 4-hour buy signal here, we had a 4-hour buy signal here, and you guys can see the rallies that we had after these 4-hour buy signals. So I do think we're going to have a push to the upside, and I'm looking for that around the 5th. In my personal opinion, that's the next day of personal interest. I know I said it would probably take much longer after this date to see a run up if we don't see a move, but that was before I realized that they were not going to give out information. So we're still waiting for that catalyst. And also that was before I had the bars pattern showing where we're at in the fractal and letting me know that we're about to see a major push to the upside here in a few days / weeks as well. Again, if you want the dates, you guys can look at the bottom of your screen for yourself. I'm not going to call these dates out because some people do not like dates. But as you guys can see, if you look at the bottom of your screen, you guys can see dates for this rally. And again, remember what happens at the next loop around. As you guys see that loop around, we see this big push upside. So here's the dates. I'm not calling them out. Right here's the dates, as you guys can see on the bottom of your screen. So take that information and do what you want, not financial advice. So that's what I'm looking at for AMC. Let's go ahead and look at GME stock. GME stock, and show you guys what I'm looking at for GME and what I'm doing with a trade with GME as well. So GME, basically what I'm doing is accumulating under $25. So anything under $25 is accumulation for me, in my personal opinion. They did play a dirty trick today trying to make a buy wall at or a sell wall at the $25 level, and you can see that they successfully did get us rejected from that $25 level. That $25 level is very, very significant because once we break that $25 level, and I've explained this over and over again for GME holders, once we break that $25 level, it's on to $30, and then once $30 happens, it's a wrap for GME. It's going to be a absolute squeeze Moass fest, 20, 30, 50% day, like craziness. Let's go ahead and show you guys some technicals to show that GME is setting up for a bullish move as well and about to have a pushed upside. As you guys can see, we have this buy signal here on the 4-hour time frame. We also are breaking out of this falling wedge, which is a beautiful pattern. If you guys go ahead and look, we have basically a uptrend to the upside. As you guys can see here, let's go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a trend line so you guys can see that visually. And you guys can see that we are following that uptrend, and the uptrend is intact. So again, AMC and GME both in uptrends and both looking good. This was a bullish week for both stocks. So both stocks printed green weekly candle prints. And again, this was a bullish week for both stocks. And I don't think that AMC holders or GME holders should feel defeated, especially AMC holders having this big bullish week, especially the week of the court date that shows things are going in our favor. And we're going to see that rally that we are all waiting for both of these stocks. Again, this is not financial advice. You guys can do what you want. You can think what you want. Another trade, again, another trade that I'm doing with GME, anything under $24, I am accumulating and waiting for this move above $25 because I do think we're going to get a significant push to the upside once we break that $25 level. I do think we're going to shoot up to about $30. And then, of course, once we break 30, I think we're going to go even higher. So, again, accumulating at this range is very, very bullish for a nice swing trade or trade to the upside. That is just what I'm doing in my personal opinion. GME is looking fantastic. As you guys can see, we are in an overall uptrend. We are above sloping macro resistance, which has been resistance for over 2 years. Next time GME rallies, like it's going to be it. We're going to see a huge push upside, and we are basically building the base that we need for this huge rally. GME looks really, 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 really good. I don't know if you guys are not seeing the same chart as me, but guys, look at this. We're making higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher high, higher high, higher high. What comes next? A higher high. We're in a major uptrend. We also have this beautiful double bottom off of $15 that's carving out, and we're breaking out of a massive falling wedge. And if you take the high from the low, and I know I showed you guys this before, but let's show for the people that are new to the channel, if you take the high from the low, this will give you a breakout target from your falling wedge. So if you go ahead and take the high from the low and get our breakout target for this falling wedge, you guys will see that it puts us at or around, or past all-time highs. So that's our high from our low. This will give us our breakout target for our falling wedge. Let's go ahead and move it to the breakout zone and then show you guys how crazy GME is getting ready to go. As you guys can see, absolutely off the charts, 140, 150 in my personal opinion. And then, of course, once GME goes up to 140, 150, the sky is the limit. I did make a video on how high GME can squeeze and why, and how high AMC can squeeze and why. If you want to check them out, just type in how high AMC can squeeze and why data zero, or how high GME can squeeze or why data zero. It is on my YouTube or on my Twitter as well. I recently posted the GME video, so you guys can check that out as well. It is on my Twitter. I posted that recently here as well. So guys, this is pretty much everything I have for you in this video. Again, I'm going to be dropping a update over the weekend on SPY, AMC, and GME, giving you guys my weekly prediction, giving you guys what I think is going to be happening for the week, predicting if we're going to have a green or red weekly candle, and letting you guys know what I think is going to be happening for this upcoming week, if I think it's going to be bullish or bearish, and where we're headed in the future. I'm also going to be diving deeper into the bars pattern as well, and releasing a cryptocurrency update as well. So make sure you guys check that out. And remember, comment down below what cryptocurrency you would like to see in that video. Again, Bitcoin and Ethereum making moves, about to start a new bull run. As you guys can see, Bitcoin breaking out of this falling wedge, a beautiful pattern, and in this expanding megaphone, which is a bullish pattern as well. Ethereum breaking out of a massive pennant from the bottom, and then also a falling wedge here, pushing to the upside. And I'm very glad that I did buy that Ethereum there on that dip right here around that range 2 days ago. As you guys can see, it's making a very nice push to the upside. So guys, this is everything I have for you. If you found this video informative, go ahead and drop a like. I will be making my trading class available very soon. I have the curriculum ready, so you guys can make these trades on your own, getting money while you're waiting for Moass. It works on crypto, it works on stocks, it works on Forex, so you can trade any market with this analysis. And it shows you my perspective and how I trade these markets and look at these markets. If you found this video informative, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe for more content like this. And you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more Data Zero updates. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out. All right, y'all, that was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe for more content like this. And remember, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more Data Zero updates. It's $50 to join the Discord for life. You can message me on Instagram and Twitter to get in. Just message me on Twitter, on Instagram, and then we can talk about payment, and I can get you guys in the Discord by sending you the link. Also, If you guys want, you can join the channel, becoming a member for $2.99 a month. You get a bunch of access to exclusive content, exclusive access to me. I see all of your comments as a member as well, and will respond to each and every one of your comments. And you get a ton of other perks as a member of this channel. Just press join next to the subscribe button at the bottom of my channel. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you that watched to the end of this video to see this message. I am making a trading course as well that will be available shortly. And as always, have fun. Stay safe, make money. Peace out.